Uncertainty continues for online pharmacies even close to 6 years after a plea challenging the sale of online medicines was first taken up by the Delhi High Court. Now today, the government essentially telling the Delhi High Court that it has not been able to frame a policy even after the court directed it to do so back in February of 2019. Ashmit is standing by now with more details. Ashmit, this case has been going on since December of 2018. Many extensions of time have been granted to the central government to come up with a policy. Today, the government telling the court, we haven't been able to put one together. Where does this now leave matters? What does this mean for online pharmacy?
Well, this leaves a very big grey area, especially for online pharmacies. Not enough clarity coming in either from the government or from the Delhi High Court. The Delhi High Court, of course, repeatedly prompting the centre to come out with a policy. You're right in pointing out that these petitions that were filed before the Delhi High Court were filed way back in 2018. It's 2024 now. Nearly 6 years have lapsed, and despite repeated reminders from the Apex Court, no policy decision has been taken by the government. No policy framework has been developed. In fact, very clearly in November of 2023, the High Court, in fact, had expressed its frustration by saying that, look, it's been 5 years and despite repeated requests, there is no policy action being taken by the government. Finally, in March of this year, a final opportunity was given to the centre. 4 months' time was allowed to the centre to go back to the drawing board to come out with a policy framework. Again, no decision, and that was conveyed to the Delhi High Court. The High Court now proceeding to deciding this application, which deals with the issue of whether or not to allow online sale of medicines. What is equally critical is the arrangement in the interim period. What happens until the Delhi High Court takes a decision? Is there or is there no restriction on sale of online medicines? Well, that importantly is again a disputed question. The chemists, which are the petitioners before the Delhi High Court, they argue that they cite a December 2018 order of the Delhi High Court which restricts the sale of online medicines without a valid license. And this is where, in fact, the e-pharmacies are pointing out lies the rub. The e-pharmacies are pointing out that the Delhi High Court says that online sale of medicines is not allowed without a valid license. E-pharmacies are claiming we do have a valid license, and therefore the Delhi High Court restriction order does not apply on us. So clearly, more clarity is awaited. The Delhi High Court is scheduled to hear this case on the 3rd of September.
All right, Ashmit, appreciate you joining us. Now, the Supreme Court has granted relief to